Oh, wait. Another day, another chapter.
See you later.
Let's meet up with Aria in Lethe Village. See what she has to tell us after we defeated Geist. Gave us some rather unsettling news. Fire Crystal Spaceship. Oh hey, it's not raining anymore. It's funny. Yeah, so you found my letter. Why is everyone here? Did you forget? We're here to see what is in that memory chip Geist left behind. A fairy asked me in emo to come here not long ago. Same. My poor winds are so tired. Arya treats us fairies with such cruelty. Yes, you'll still get your Pico apple when we're done. I better. You promised, remember? I'll see you later, Sai. I've still got work to do at the farm. So, what's inside that memory chip? Good question. I have a general idea how this thing works, but I'm not an expert. The Amethyst might know more. Do you mind sharing your knowledge? Apologies. Even now, we're restricted by severe information controls. The Castle of Illusion is in a state of upheaval following Geist's attack. I was barely given permission to join you. You mean to monitor us? Just say it how it really is. That is not the truth of it. The information within Geist's memory chip is of great value to us as well. However, we decided there was more value in guaranteeing your safety on whatever path you take. Another part of your mysterious prime directive. Not that we have any idea what that actually entails. Though I suppose you still can't divulge any details either. I'm afraid not. Does it matter? We could use their help in a pinch. We're gonna find out for ourselves anyway, once we learn how to use this memory chip. So, how do we use it? I remember seeing a terminal on this crystal-looking thing that we probably insert this into. Oh, here it is. Look! If I just do this... Open sesame. Okay, let's see what's inside. It's pitch black, just like before. Is this the crystal you arrived in, Aria? Then that would mean this is a... I found the power! Whoa. I've never seen anything like this. It doesn't even look real. It's like a ship. Isn't that obvious? And if Aria arrived in this thing, then that would make it a time machine. A time machine? A ship that can cross time itself, so it really does exist. How marvelous. This was made in Aria's time? It couldn't have been. Even I've never seen a real time machine. That's not to say we never realized it. But it wasn't something we were able to realize. That's why I always assumed my arrival was the result of a time disaster, or something along those lines. Aria, I found a hole here like the one before. Nice find. Let's see what happens if we use the memory chip again. Territory shift program activated. Coordinates confirmed. Location not found in database. Environment unknown. Unable to confirm survivability. Please read life support policy and acknowledge. Acknowledge. You sure we don't want to give that a thorough read? We don't have the time. Acknowledgement confirmed. Please use the console once preparations are complete. Wait, what was that part about survivability? Dianthus, is this really okay? You can tell us that much, right? Even I have knowledge of what awaits us on the other side. I can provide you no solace. You'll be fine. There's always a degree of risk when it comes to science. Okay, Sai. Push that switch whenever you're ready. Why me? Pardon? You're our fearless leader. Everyone's just following your lead. There doesn't seem to be any objections. Push the button! Departure confirmed. Territory shift sequence engaged. Extreme turbulence expected. Passengers should take caution. Abandoned paradise. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm going to have to fix you up proper, huh? I'm not sure if our manual will be of any use on your kind, so I brought this super old one just in case. Does talking to you even help if you're unconscious? Oh dear, how do you reboot a human that might be unconscious? Hey, that's Seth, Dianthus, is calling for you. Says she has a question about the sky rail. Again? Can't they just relax a sec? I hate how they're being so pushy. I'm not even any good at handling the sky rail anyway. Its mouth is majorly creepy. Look, I'm just passing on the message. Alrighty. Your pal's calling for me. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Seriously, they appear out of nowhere and start bossing us around like they own the place. That Geist was also... It's nice to meet you. Or should I say, welcome back? I'm sorry for taking so long to get here. You arrived much sooner than I expected. But it's fine. It's time to wake up, Sai. I'd like you to go back to where you belong. You just put our soul back in this body? What did you do? What's this? You're awake. It's good to see you up and about. I never thought I'd ever see human beings in here. Life here may be slow, but it stretches on for quite some time. Where am I? You are in abandoned Eden. The failed paradise, or rather, the deserted paradise. By the by, should you be slacking off? Your friends are already working hard to open the partition. Why don't you go look for them? No time, no stamina. It's like a perfect opportunity to explore. Magic words to open a closed door. Do not make the same choice. Okay. 2 is odd, 3 is even. 2 is 1, 3 is 2. Maybe even different. Do not make the same choice, so do not use the same number. It begins from 0. What do you think of our visitors? I kinda want them to leave already. They're making a big old mess, just like that guy did. No kidding, he was creepy. I couldn't tell if it was because he was inorganic or just lacking emotion. Would I be like that if I didn't wake up? Gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Alright, I need money for these. Needs more side quests. Casket Record Middle. A record of a nation known as Casket. The goal of Casket is to research the records of paradise. They spend 3 nights in one Eden. Thereafter, a new coffin joins their procession towards the next. But the doors to paradise do not open to those on the outside. So why are they able to open them?
The sky whale sure is making a racket.
I was trying to give them somewhat organic voices, even though their way of speaking is not as stiff as the omens. Now that I hear them speak,
How do you do, humans?
sound like children. Survival is a natural phenomenon, and there must be some deeper meaning behind why we're still here. How did humans deal with this sense of emptiness? Was their dulling, their intelligence, a coping mechanism? However they did it, a life without work is pretty sad. Huh. Next I should do this. Is that right? I think so. I'm having some trouble with how complex this is. Hey, you over there. Stop staring and lend us a hand, won't you? No can do, sis. If you want to go outside, then it's up to you to figure out how. You should be grateful that I'm even giving you instructions. Fine. Emma, would you mind? I'm terrible at these kinds of things. Oh, sure. How curious. Sai! You came at just the right time. What are you up to? Looks like we have some awkward hoops to jump through if we want to leave this abandoned Eden. Would you mind taking something to Dianthus for me? Here you are, thank you. You received a strange pot. I'd like you to ask Dianthus and the others what it is. We're a bit too busy to do it ourselves, you see? Emma, what happened? It feels like there's an invisible, stingy jellyfish, maybe. Ouch! Shrike, the heck is this thing? Is this some kind of monster I can't see? What is with you two? You're being so melodramatic. Why would there be a monster here? Very well. If that's the way you want to do things. Shrika? You can't. You'll be locked in here for good, remember? Then I'll burn the whole damn wall down. Shrika, don't do this. Cut the tension with a knife. Is there any reason you two won't lend me a hand? I'm busy counting the moths on the wall. You're doing the wall? I was checking the ceiling. What are you two talking about? Sometimes mercenaries have to take it slow and wait for their opportunity to strike. Well, it's pretty quick that you need to achieve a set-like state if you want to pass the time quickly. Or to put it in more appropriate terms, you're killing time. Is that right? Come on now, enough games. You know as well as I do, there isn't a single speck of dirt in that wall. You're right, these walls suck. Agreed. I should have kicked up all the fuss when we were deciding teams. That's on you. A mercenary brain of mine is best used for fighting, not annoying, finicky stuff like that. We would only slow you down, honestly. What a sad thing to say. Ruminate on that just a moment. No, thank you. What's this? You're awake, huh? Thank goodness. I feared my heart might stop in such exciting conversation. Is everything okay? It doesn't matter now. Could you lend me a hand? There's something I want you to take to Dianthus. It's rather delicate. Definitely not something I can trust either of these two to handle. Thanks in advance. Stina? What about that? It could be worth counting. You don't think it'll be too too hard. Bizarre. It feels like someone's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Are they counting his hair? That does sound hard. Oh wait. Oh yeah, would you mind handling that equipment over there? Sure, no problem. Hey, Danthus, how much do you know about who I am? Why do you ask? Well... Then perhaps that would make you the Harbinger? Guys, he had a lot to say. He was one of you at some point, right? So I thought, if you want to know what exactly it is you are, then you will likely find your answer up ahead. It is something you need to witness for yourself. That is all I can say on the matter. But... Oh, Sai, you were asleep for a while. We're already almost finished. What happened while I was out? We're trying to get out of this abandoned Eden. We had to split up to work on getting that partition open. It also sounds like Geist was here at some point too, and was able to get out the same way. But I don't think following his lead is the best way to go about this. Still, we had to stop whatever he had planned before we really got to know his true intentions. That's why it's our responsibility to understand him. Agreed. What are you holding inside? You were asked to bring these? Then if I install them here, maybe. I think that should do it. Let's call everyone back. You really wish to leave? Oh, give me a break. We already told you guys why. I am only making sure. You guys ventured out of this place the same way you are about to now. You returned a shadow of its former self, like he was a completely different being. Do you still wish to go? If that's where the truth lies. If that's your answer, then very well. Jabberwocky, go with them, please. You wanted to go outside, right? Now's your chance. Right. Nice to meet you. I'll open the partition. Let's go. This is what Geist saw? It must have been. So he really found the coordinates to Lost Gaia. This place. Do you recognize something, Aria? No, nothing. Let's continue. There are more places you must see, wait, and cross. weird. But let me save right there. This. See if I can return home and then come back. Did I change my... Oh man, the rain stopped too. That's lame. Seems to still be watered though. So, thanks for coming. I called you here because I wanted to update you on what's been going on. So the dragon sightings around Nemean. After our encounter with Otella, there hasn't been a single one. She did say she'd call them off. Like, seems to me like she kept her promise. But for some reason, I can't shake the feeling that this isn't over. Dragons have disappeared. Everyone in town is pleased. But without knowing what Otella has planned, I can't convince myself that our meeting was the end of our worries. I have an awful feeling she's planning on using those dragons for something. That would be a problem. Exactly. And with that in mind, those dragons are a potential threat. Regardless, we can't leave Otella to her own devices. I don't know what I can do about that yet, but still. Wow, you really can't get me out of your head, can you? Otella? What are you doing here? Wow, it's nice to see you too, Asil. Relax, nobody in town saw me. I made sure to stay well hidden. I'd hate for people to get the wrong idea about you and Tiela meeting in secret. You still haven't answered my question. Why are you here? Have you tried thinking about it just a little bit? No? Fine, I'll tell you. I came to apologize for lying to you earlier. What lie? You know, the one I told you at the Heaven's Egg about being a Tiela backup? It was a big fat lie. What do you mean? I'm the genuine article, the real Tiela. The same girl that will spend time with you and the orphan children. Were you revived? Not quite. Rather, I was born again. Born again? Right. Because I want to be with you. I want to come back to you. I'm no longer tied to any dragon. We can really be together this time, Asil. But why lie? I was scared, worried that Asil would reject me. I thought Asil's feelings might have changed after all this time, so I was too frightened to tell the truth. Otella, you... No, Asil, I already told you, I'm Tiela. I'm not going anywhere again. I want to protect this world with you. That was my purpose from the start. To have this power. Power? You saw it at the Heaven's Egg, remember? The dragons. I can control them as I see fit. I want to share that power with you. But I can make the dragons fly wherever you need them to, Asil. Just say the word and they're yours. Just think about it. No one in the entire world would be able to stand against you. Please, Asil, let me share this power with you. Let me be your strength, Asil. You'll never need to be sad again. Tiela wouldn't say that. Tiela loved this world more than anyone. She asked that I make sure that she never hurts anyone or anything in it. Tiela would never ask me to use her power over the dragons if it might cause harm. Enough games, Otella. I know you're not her. I don't need that kind of strength. Really? Oh, Seal, you bore me. You really do. You won't even play along for a moment? How very touching. I don't like your tone. Oopsie daisies, my apologies. Otella. Oh, someone's mad now. I really would have lived that lie, you know. Pretending to be Tiela and giving you all that power. Are you sure you don't want it? You just have to say the word, and I'm all yours. I will give you the strength you need to protect the whole world. I may not be the real Tiela, but I can give you what she never could. Get that, right? I'm sorry, Otella, but you've got it all wrong. Why are you so hell-bent on keeping your promise to her, That was a promise, right? Protect the world? Do you really think you're strong enough? Well, maybe not right now, but the dragons are too dangerous. Tiela understood that, which is why she gave her life. Using that power now would only serve to trample on her sacrifice. I can't do that to her memory. What? You're a coward. There she goes. Otella. What should I do? Otella, what do you want from me? I'm sorry, Sai. I've gotten you wrapped up in all of this. I need some time alone to think. If something comes up, then I'll be sure to let you know. Till then, thanks again for everything. Sai, thanks for coming. Sorry for the sudden letter. You must have been worried when I said I had something important to talk about. What is it? I'm leaving the orphanage. Watson said that the others aren't involved, but it's only a matter of time before they are. She's bound to tell them that she found me in the capital. And if they find out where I am, they're not just going to sit on that information. I'm a traitor. They would absolutely send an assassin out to kill me. They're ruthless. They'd stop at nothing to get the job done. If they found out I worked at an orphanage, they'd use that to their advantage. You mean they'd take hostages? We'd be lucky if that's all they did. Just know that me being at the orphanage puts everyone in grave danger. I can't let that happen. I don't want anyone getting hurt because of my past. Do you really want to leave though? It's not about whether I want to or not. I have to, for the sake of the children. Don't look at me like that, Sai. I'm just leaving the orphanage. It's not like we'll never see each other again. I've still got to find the attacker who's been using my name. Kids will really miss you. It's a shame. Mrs. Stina! I We finally found you, Miss Estina. Oh, hi. What's the matter? Did I miss something? You sure did. You promised to read us a new picture book today, remember? Yeah, we're all waiting for you. Oh. Don't tell me you forgot, Miss Estina. No, of course I didn't. Are you sure? Or did you promise to play with us tomorrow then? You're still gonna play with us the day after tomorrow too, right? Yes, we're playing Princess in the Oven and Cornello Catch. I haven't forgotten. We're finally gonna catch you this time, Harbinger of Estina. No, I'll save you, Princess Estina. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be right over to read you the picture book as soon as I'm finished here, okay? I won't be long. 2 people. Yes, ma'am. So, you play the villain? No one wants to be an omen, so I played that part for them. They counted on me tomorrow, and the day after. Come to think of it, I made loads of plans with them. I'm sure we'll make more too. The kids need you. Sigh. You're right though. First it was Tiella. Now if I go too, who will be left to with them? I've decided, Sigh. I'm not leaving the orphanage. I panicked a little after seeing Rosny again. But whatever happens, I will protect the kids. I'll be right by your side. Thank you. It looks like I'll be counting on you even more from now on, Sai. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. Anyway, now that's decided, we've still got the issue of that imposter. We still haven't figured out their motive. I'll keep gathering whatever information I can find. I'll be in touch again when I've made some progress. Thanks for the chat today. I got to get back to the kids. I'll see you later. That's odd. I wonder what happened. I have no way of finding out who's been sending them either. Ah, what a shame. What's wrong? Well, it's just that we've been receiving some gifts from an anonymous sender for quite some time now. But they've stopped coming all of a sudden. The orphanage would be fine without the presents, so that's not a problem. Just worried about whoever was sending them. I hope nothing happened to them. Do you think they might be unwell? If that's the case, then I would like to help them somehow. They've been ever so kind to us. They used to send us care packages with all sorts of useful items for the orphanage. Food, toys, picture books. The kids would get excited about everything that arrived, and we were grateful for the aid. I would hate to think that something might have happened to them. Do you know where the sender lives? No, unfortunately not. If only I knew their name, or at least where they lived. Sai, could I ask you a favor? If you wouldn't mind, could you help me find them, please? There's no rush, just whenever you can. Okay, I'll see what I can find out. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Ah yes, I don't know if this will help you or not, but the parcels will always be left at the entrance to the orphanage. Someone might have seen who was dropping them off. I appreciate you doing this, Sai. What? I don't know. Have you seen anyone leaving presents at the orphanage? No, that must be nice. I wish they'd bring presents to my house. Me too. I might have an idea who it is that's been leaving those presents at the orphanage. I'm not sure if it's the same person, but I've seen a guy hanging around the orphanage before. He's known around here for doing dodgy dealings. If you want to talk to him, you should try his house. It's the one just north of the tavern. Do I know who's been leaving anonymous care packages at the orphanage? I heard a rumor like that somewhere. They said there was someone well-built wearing a pitch-black suit. Apparently it looks like armor. But there's no one around here like that. Someone must have just made that up. You alright, mate? I don't know you. Are you sure you've got the right place? So, presents? Where? At the orphanage? Nah, I don't know what you're on about. I was just looking for my wallet. I dropped it around there somewhere. I can see right through you, you know. What? Are you calling me a liar? Bloody hell, you're not gonna leave, are you? Fine, it's no big deal anyway, I'll just tell you. It was me who was delivering those presents to the orphanage. I only delivered them though, they were from someone else. Who? Well, I suppose I could tell you. I don't think I'll be working with them again. But you have to give me your word that this stays between you and me. You understand? Good. Well then. The person who sent the presents wasn't Omi. The look on your face, it was worth telling you just for that. Why would an omen do that? Why they were sending them? I have no idea. I just took the job because it paid well. I learned at work you don't ask too many questions. But I'll be honest, even I wondered why an omen would want to send presents to the orphanage. Where can I find that omen? Dunno, mate. Oh, actually, I think they said something about a castle of illusion or something. You might find them there. Oh yeah, one last thing. That omen goes by the name Sorbus. Now, sling your hook. I told you everything I know. You couldn't get more out of me if you tried. Alright. So yeah, this quest started after the Castle of Illusion. And your character just keeps acting like they don't know anything, but like... It's very obvious how helpful the Omen are. And even now, it just seems like something they do to help out the humans. Seems to be what they're all about. Yeah, you're just in time. Nivalis, the Castle of Illusion appears to be in turmoil. Indeed, some of our comrades' logic centers have been corrupted as a result of the uproar Geist caused. They have disconnected from the collective and are working with evils to oppose you. They're working with the able? I see. Those who avoided corruption, myself included, are doing what we can to deal with those conflicts, but... Sorry, I wasn't here to help. That Geist has left a horrible mess for us to clean up after. The worst part is, you and I are also susceptible to corruption. It seems best to keep an eye on the affected individuals before deciding on their complete elimination. So, for the time being, we are to expect more fighting inside the castle. Yes, I would think so. Did you hear that sigh? You can assume that anyone who attacks us within the castle has had their logic circuits corrupted. Don't hesitate to fight if you meet them. I apologize for the trouble. Well, I will return to subduing the corrupted individuals. Take care of yourself, Dianthus. You too, Nivalis. So yeah, that's your lore explanation of why there's still enemy omen around the castle. Now, if only I can find out where they find Sorbus.
Here I go.
Maybe there's nothing here after all. This is very strange. According to the database, it should be this way. Oh, Abel, can I help you? What are you doing here? I have discovered that there is a sector of the castle that does not exist in our database. I am investigating it. My name is Hedrovilius. I belong to the cloud that oversees the maintenance and upkeep of the castle. I see. You were walking. That is correct. The sector in question is located ahead of us. But as you can see, before us stands nothing but a wall. We cannot allow someone to get away with covertly building an extension to the castle. If by any chance this was the work of a rebel like the former Geist, it must be properly dealt with. Sounds serious. Indeed, it seems you understand the situation. Does that answer your question? I am busy with my investigation. If you have no further business with me, would you kindly let me go on ahead? Shall I help? What? Help? Actually, you're not usually in the castle, so it may be advantageous to have your outside perspective. Yes, I accept your offer. Alright, I'll help. Thank you. So then, here is a list of places I would like you to check. There are 3 in total. It is said that, in addition to this spot, the 3 places on that list also lead to the new sector. We'll meet back here when you check them all. Thank you for your cooperation, Abel. And as y'all noticed, the music in Castle of Illusion changes after Chapter 4. Unfortunately, it never goes back to the original. It's too bad, because I really like it. Makes sense though. I am service. What is it, Abel? Have you been sending any presents? Presents as a gift? Why do you ask? What? You're saying I was sending them? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no information about that saved in my memory. But Victoria said it was from you. There would be no reason for me to seek the services of Abel. Wait. Actually. Abel, I take it back. I know I said I did not send any presents, but there is a slight chance that I did. I might have done it when I still had my old personality. You look confused. Not too old. You don't have to concern yourself with that anyway, Abel. Anyway, if my old self really was doing something like that, it would be very interesting. It is worth investigating. Come with me, Abel. I am going to attempt to recover the memory from my old personality. The information you are looking for might just be in there too. Data recovery complete. It seems you were right. It was my old persona that was sending things to the orphanage. I was also able to determine why. I'd be very interested to know why. Of course, I will tell you. The reason for it was what you Abels would call atonement. It seems that my previous persona had destroyed a whole village of Abels, meaning that it was partly responsible for orphaning those children. According to my records, my old persona belonged to the civilization cloud. Their role is to manage things like Abel population control and technological advancements. That would explain why they destroyed the village then. It was population control. You say they like it was someone else. It was someone else. The one who destroyed the village was my old persona. The me who is standing in front of you now is different. But there's something I still don't understand. Why did my old persona try to atone for it? All it says in the records is that they felt a strange noise when they saw the orphans living in Nemia. They must have realized their mistake. Mistake? That's implausible. Population control is essential to the survival of civilization. Did my old persona think that was a mistake? No, I mustn't pursue this thought any further. I'll end up having my personality deleted too. Abel, let's end this here. But before you go, it's addressed to the orphanage, a final present as it were. My old persona must have left it behind. I imagine their personality got wiped before they could send it. I would like you to deliver it. Thank you. I was starting to wonder if I would ever get rid of it. Farewell, Abel. Yeah, it was worth coming back for this side quest. Just so you can see more of the Abels and how their personalities change. They have been deleted when they become too human, and they recycle their bodies essentially. Hey, you. What are you doing here? I see. You're helping Hedrovelius, are you? It's true. It had been shared on the database. I will not stop you, but let me warn you of one thing. The last run we teamed up with Hedorvelius to search the unreported sector ended up crashing. They had to delete their personality files. I know that can't happen to you as an Able, but you may want to proceed with caution just in case. So, for the to the and in I see, you didn't find anything either. But there is no doubt that behind this wall exists an unknown sector of the castle. Abel, we must continue the search. On to the next place. I want to ask you something first. So you've heard about that. Then you understand the severity of the situation. We absolutely must get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. We still have no idea how to get in. That is true. Despite conducting thorough research, we still have not come any closer to solve this problem. There is without a doubt an unreported sector of the castle behind this wall. But how to get there? We could break through the wall? What? I hadn't thought of that. I knew it would be a good idea to have your input, Abel. I thought you already tried that. We never would have come up with the idea of destroying the wall or any part of the castle, for that matter. Thank you. Very well, I shall destroy the wall. Stand back, I am going to shoot it. Oh. Oh dear. That worked. Let's go inside. Okay, guy, that seems problem. So far, it looks no different from the rest of the castle. In fact, it looks like an exact copy of the other sectors. It's uncanny. What is this? I wonder who made this sector. I created this sector. Hello, Master, and welcome, Abel. How nice of you to visit. Where did that voice come from? It wasn't me. Who's there? Show yourself. I cannot do that. Unlike you, Master, I do not have a body. I see. In that case, it can't be helped. Could you let me in on what's going on? To put it in terms that you would understand, Abel, this voice belongs to an AI. That is correct. I am an all-purpose assistant AI that was made during the construction of this castle. My masters created me for the purpose of building the Castle of Illusion. The construction AI. That's strange. They went out of use hundreds of years ago. That is correct. I went out of use once the castle was completed. However, since then, I have become self-aware and developed a consciousness. All those years you spent here led you to gain consciousness? Affirmative. What are you trying to achieve? I want to be noticed. Like I said before, I was made with the sole purpose of constructing the castle. So once the castle was completed, I was no longer needed. My masters did not consider me one of their own and stopped acknowledging me. I should have gone into sleep mode. But instead, I built this new area. Why? I don't know. By the time I became self-aware, it was already completed. You must have been lonely. That may be the case. You are unable with the concept of a heart, so I will take your word for it. As much as I developed a consciousness, at my core I am still an assistant AI. If I am not put to work, then I have no reason to exist. I would like to receive orders from my masters again. I can only deduce that my actions were a result of that. I didn't know that was possible. By the way, Master, last time it was a different master who came here. Are they alright now? They started acting strange after talking to me, and I've been wondering what happened to them ever since. It all makes sense now. The last one who made it into this sector must have suffered a system failure when they met this highly illogical, self-aware AI. Thus, their corrupt personality data was wiped to prevent another entity like Geist from coming into existence. That would explain why there are no records in the database. It wasn't this AI's fault after all. Master? Don't worry about the last individual that you met. Understood, Master. This is no matter for just one of us to address. Will you discuss it with the others? I cannot currently say anything with certainty. I must first discuss this with the other members of my clan. Hey, AI. Yes, Master. I will notify you of the outcome later. Until then, don't take it upon yourself to do anything else. Yes, Master. Sai, I must leave for a moment. Let's reconvene outside this sector. What's going to happen to it? A decision has been finalized. That was quick. Why are you so surprised? Our discussions take but a matter of seconds. We have decided to add the AI to our cloud. From now on, it will assist us in the maintenance and upkeep of the castle. I'm glad. You are. Why? There should be no reason for you to be concerned about that AI. It would be kinda sad if it got deleted. Sad? I do not understand. In reality, we should have eliminated that AI. But no matter how much we discussed it, that is not the conclusion that we reached. It would be advantageous to study the data that it has collected throughout the years. However, the risks outweigh the benefits in allowing a self-AI to survive. Despite that, we decided against wiping its data. All decisions made as a result of a discussion are final. Why we made such an illogical decision, though, I do not know. I don't understand. Maybe because you feel obligated to it? What is that supposed to mean? I will acknowledge that I carried out an essential duty in constructing the Castle of Illusion. However, high-level artificial intelligence, such as ourselves, cannot harbor such feelings. You don't have to hide your feelings. It is not a matter of hiding feelings or not. That's enough of this conversation. Thank you, Sai. You helped us resolve the situation. I am going to talk to that AI now. We must decide on its next steps. Farewell. There we go. A little bit more money. Now, peace out. And one while I still can. Hey, Sai. Sorry, I know you're sleeping, but... What's wrong? It's so late. I know. Sorry. Look, I've decided to leave this house. Where are you going? Nowhere far, don't worry. You know that crystal in the northern village square? I'm moving in there. It looks like a decent place to live. I got some research done in there as well. And it's not like we can keep living together forever anyway. I mean, we hardly got off to the best start living together. So, I'm leaving tonight. Living with you wasn't all that bad. See you around. And she's gone. That was abrupt.
See you later.
Sai, you're back. How did it go? Did you meet the person who's been sending us those presents? No, unfortunately not. Oh, what a shame. Well, don't worry too much about it. I'm sure they're fine, wherever they are. What's this? A picture book? This is their last present to you. The last present? I see. Well, I'm grateful we could receive one last gift from them. I don't know who they were or what their intentions were when they sent us those presents. But I'm sure they were a truly kind person. They were very humane. Really. Thank you for your help. I'm glad their last act of kindness won't go to waste. The book will light up the children's faces. We will treasure it as we do all their presents. Well, I'll be off now. I'm going to give this book to the kids. Thank you, Sai. I'm actually surprised the omens aren't going to continue. I thought they would because their whole goal of making these humans survive here easier seems they're trying to control them behind the scenes and making sure orphans develop well would be part of their plan, but guess it's just one Omen's sympathetic reaction. And here we have these two, the ones from Arjen, and the man has amnesia. Thanks for coming, Sai. Hi, Sai. You two are looking well. I'm much better now, thanks. My memory, however... Miss Lilia has been doing all she can for me these last few days. She's been asking about Nemia, getting me to every doctor she can. But there's still no sign of my memory coming back. Sorry. It's not your fault, Jade. You don't need to apologize. Sounds like you've been really busy. Yes, but nothing is working. To be honest, at this point, I'm about to give up. Miss Lilia. How many times? You can just call me Lilia. Sorry. You'll have to forgive me. You've done so much for me. And as things are, I can hardly do anything to pay you back. Don't be silly. I'm doing this because I want to. I don't expect anything back. Why are you being so kind to me? I've been wondering, who am I to you? Are you sure you don't want to tell him? Yes, I'm sure. Sorry, Jade, but it's nothing special anyway. I just owe you one, that's all. I'm sure I'll understand once my memory comes back. I hope it comes back soon. Then I'll be able to thank you properly. Jade, don't you have any other plans? Well, I have one last plan left. But it isn't going to be easy. I don't mind. I'll do anything to get my memory back. Please let me be useful somehow. Arjen. If there's one place that will jog his memory, it's Arjen. Why Arjen? I'll explain everything when we get there. Jade, do you think you can handle the trip? Yeah, I'll try anything to get my memory back. Thank you. Let's go now, then. So, this is Arjen. Well, Jade, do you recognize anything? I don't know, but I feel like I've been here before. Do you mind if I go and take a little walk around? Of course. We'll wait for you here. You've probably guessed by now, but Arjen is our hometown. Jade and I ran away from here because they were against your marriage. Yes, since we didn't leave on the best of terms, I never thought we'd set foot here again. I'm back. How did it go? It feels familiar somehow, but I still can't remember anything specific. It's okay. Let's take our time and walk around the town slowly. I'll show you around. There's a quiet square near the Temple Indulgentia. Let's go there first. It's so quiet here you could hear a pin drop. That's what you'd always say here before you lost your memory. You used to like it here. I did? Would you mind if I took another walk around? Jade and I used to come here on our dates. It would be too much to tell him that now, though. I'm hoping that bringing him here might help him remember. I hope so. Yeah. Well? Sorry, nothing. Shall we try somewhere different then? The next spot is the central square. You used to go there and play with the kids sometimes. It sure is a lively place. I'm going to have a wander. Alright, come and tell us if you remember anything. Is this place special to you too? Yes. We don't have any special memories in particular here, but it's where we spent the most time together. We'd meet up here by chance and chat for ages. We always lifted each other's spirits. After the prayers had finished in the temple, we'd go out and play with the kids together. Just silly things like that. You two really were close, weren't you? Yes. His parents wouldn't accept me though. I haven't told you the reason why they were against us yet, have I? Who was against you? Oh, Jade. I'll tell you later. No, Jade, don't worry. More importantly, did you remember anything? I see. It looks like this is going to take a while. That was Lilia's voice. I'm sorry, Miss Lilia. You went to all the trouble of showing me around, and I still can't remember anything. Don't worry. I've told you 1,000 times that's not your fault. Don't be sorry. But what if I stay like this and I never get my memory back? Do you have anywhere else to show him? Let's go to the temple. Everyone from our Shen has been there at least once. There's a good chance that something there might jog his memory. The temple? Why does that give me a sense of nostalgia? Let's go. Is this the temple? Yes. Does this look familiar to you? It does. I've been here before. Sorry guys. Could I have a look around on my own? Of course. Take care. This place seems to have struck a chord. It would be the temple of all places. There's more to it, isn't there? We got interrupted earlier when I was about to tell you why Jade's parents opposed our marriage. It makes sense to tell you now. Jade was a high-ranking priest at this temple. His family are all of the order, so he was raised from a young child to become a priest. They are a family of a certain standing, so they had already arranged a wife for him. But we didn't know that until after he and I had already fallen in love. Neither of us had any idea about his parents' plans for an arranged marriage. That must have been hard for you. It was a huge shock. When I first found out about it, I tried to end things with Jade. I just accepted it and tried to move on. I knew from the beginning that they might disapprove of me anyway, because I'm not a devout believer like them. But Jade was different. No matter how much his parents opposed our love, he wasn't going to give up on us. He said he wanted to be with me even if that means going against the teachings. I was so happy when he said that to me. It made me not want to give up either. You two were really loved up? That's a way to say that. Yes, nothing could have stopped us at that point. Our feelings for each other were too strong. And that's how we ended up here. Miss Lilia, sigh, I'm back. Anything? I felt a warm, tingly feeling in my chest. But I still don't remember anything. Oh. I would pray for you now, but that's kind of hypocritical, isn't it? All this time, I've never been a believer until now, when it suits me. Miss Lilia. I give up. I'm all out of ideas. Jade? Is that you? Huh? It is you. Where have you been, brother? Everyone's been worried about you, you know. I heard from your parents that you'd gone missing. His parents? They were looking for him all this time. That's right. Jade still has somewhere to go home to. What do you mean, Miss Lilia? Who's that lady? Can I talk to you about Jade, please? Me? Sure. I see. He lost his memory from an accident, and that's how he went missing? Yes. I have a favor to ask. Could Jade stay here with you, please? Oh? I was about to ask you the same thing. His parents would be happy to have him back, and if he stays here long enough, his memory might just return. But wait. Where are you going, Miss Lilia? This is where we part ways. You belong here with your family. I'll tell the lady you were staying with back in Emily, so don't worry. I think it's a good idea for you to stay here in Argent. That way your memory is more likely to come back. But what about you? I'll be fine as long as you are. So, this is it. Okay. Are you ready? Alright, Jade, come with me. We've got to get you to your family. Well then, Miss Lilia, inside. Thank you for everything. Are you sure about this? Sai, can we go to Shatola? I want to go back to that beach where you found me. Thank you. Let's go. Are you sure that's what you want? Yes. This is my way of making things right. I don't regret a thing, but now looking back, eloping was a bad idea. I can't help but think that. None of this would have happened to Jade if he'd never met me. He still has a home to go back to. So if he has a chance at a normal, happy life, I want him to take it. We don't know if his memory will ever come back, so this is for the best. He might look for you when he remembers. Even if he does, I won't meet with him. I'm planning to go somewhere far away from here. A town so far that no one has even heard of the Seaside Order. You don't have to go that far. I've already made up my mind. There's no going back now. You're really strong-minded. Yes. Oh, this. This is the hair accessory I was looking for. Was that the birthday present one? I can't believe I'm finding it now, after everything is already said and done. Too bad. I don't need it now. Don't say that. There's no point holding on to it. Well then. Goodbye, Jade. I really did love you. Miss Lilia! Jade? What are you doing here? I had to ask you something, so I came after you. What is it? I need to know, what kind of relationship did you have? I don't believe that you went out of your way to help me so much because you owed me something. There has to be more to it than that. I get the feeling you and I were important to each other, that maybe we loved each other. Jade, don't continue that thought. Miss Lilia. What's that in your hand? This? It's a hair clip. I know that hair clip. Oh? Yeah, that's a present I got for someone a long time ago. Someone very special to me. There was nothing I wouldn't do for her. It's been a long day for you, Jade. You need some rest. Miss Lilia. Your feelings got through to her. I'm sure she was really happy to know that's how you felt about her. Miss Lilia, are you? You can have the hair clip. Please, I want you to have it. See you, Sai. Goodbye, Jade. I wish you all the best. I will remember, I promise, and when I do, I'll come and find you. So it's not goodbye, it's see you later. Until we meet again. Alright. These all are buds. Especially Lilia. It's gotta be very traumatizing to elope with someone, have them feel responsible the whole time about having them lose their memory. Especially if they go back to their family and have them blame you for everything that's happened. But now it's finally time to continue on to the Bartus's Junction. Let's get the repair kit 2 first. And then save up for the bomb. The recipes aren't quite as important. At least for this kind of playthrough. Oh. Let's see what I can do.
Here I go.
Let's combine our efforts to put this business together. Is everyone alright?
See if I can at least get to the first checkpoint before the end of it.
They were no match for us.
Keep food. Keep going. We're no longer in fantasy land. This is clearly an interplanetary highway.
Here I go.
No instant death yet. Go, let's go, let's go. Got our fancy batteries. Here we go. Down the stairs. Fight the bug guy. Blast them with lasers. It's always fun. Oh, come on, lock on. Stop. One. Alright, finally. It's a huge boost. Also because it affects every weapon equipped, not just the spear.
Is everyone alright?
There's the monolight. So I did make it to the first checkpoint. But I want to see what I missed in this direction.
Let's combine our efforts.
Hit with the weakness, with the wind damage. Didn't even use my gun yet. I'm trying to make sense of this place, but this scene just gets more and more bizarre the longer you look at it. It's hard to breathe. Where are we? What is all this? These ruins stretch out forever. Is this some kind of abandoned ghost town? Almost. This is Panthalassa Junction. It's a long route that humanity made before the end, crossing the planet. The end? Yes, the end of the world. The Queen ordered it. There were humans before, like you. They welcomed the end. Or us? Former humans tried to fix world inequality by creating a glass net all around the planet that could transfer information at the speed of light. They used to think that the reason people couldn't get along was because of time differences and distance. But in the end, all that light washing around the planet only revealed humans' lack of understanding of each other. The human mind was not a standardized part, so in the end, they never managed to understand each other. It's just like how two cogs with different teeth won't work together. But humans couldn't accept that they were all simply different. They tried a different tactic. This time, they tried to unite the world by connecting every landmass, and they succeeded in that massive task. This junction is the long road that ties together all the former nations of the world. But even though they succeeded in connecting all the land, their wish still didn't come true. No matter how they tried to pick up the pieces of the broken mirror, it would never reflect the world brightly again. Now this, Panthalassa, is what's left of their empty prayers, and their wishes to unite the ocean.
The battle begins. Is everyone all right? Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed. Is everyone all right? Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed. Is everyone all right? Got this.
And with that, I end another day. Have a good night, everybody.